Hello class 12th. Today I am going to start practical portion of chapter 3, reconstitution of partnership firm. Topic is change in profit sharing ratio. Chapter 3, reconstitution of partnership firm, change in profit sharing ratio. So our first topic is methods of valuation of goodwill. Methods of valuation of goodwill. There are three methods of calculating goodwill. First is average profit method, second super profit method, and third one capitalization method. There are three methods of valuation of goodwill: average profit method, super profit, and capitalization. Average profit method is in two parts: simple average and weighted average. Capitalization method is of two types: capitalization of super profit and capitalization of average profit. So today we will discuss about average profit method of calculating goodwill. So simple average profit method, goodwill is equal to average profit into number of years purchased. Calculating of goodwill under simple average profit method, formula is average profit into number of year purchased. Now average profit is equal to total profits, means how many years are given, when we will do total of profit of all years upon number of year. Simply average means total profit upon number of years, and number of year purchased means it will always be given in your question. So formula for calculating goodwill is average profit into number of years purchased. Now, factors affecting average profit or things to be taken into account while calculating average profit. Very, very important. How you will calculate average profit? There are few factors you have to consider while calculating average profit. First point is abnormal loss of a year. Abnormal loss means not normal expenses of business, such as fire, theft, loss on sale of fixed assets. These are not recurring expenses. These are not done on the normal course of business. Abnormal expenses, abnormal losses means not normal expenses of business. So should be added back in profit. Abnormal loss like fire, theft, loss on sale of fixed asset should be added back in profits if we have deducted these expenses from profits. We will add back them. Clear? Because these are not normal expenses of business, we will add back it in profits. Second point, abnormal income of a year, which is not a normal income of business, not from the business point of view income, not from the business dealing income. Abnormal income of a year such as lottery, gain on sale of fixed assets, income from investment. Investment means you have done investment outside the business and you are getting interest, means these are not a part of our business income, called abnormal income, and it would be deducted from profits of that year. If in any year we are getting abnormal income and it is already added in the profits, then we have to deduct it from those profits. Abnormal loss like fire, theft loss will be added back, and abnormal income such as lottery, gain on sale of fixed asset, income from investment should be deducted out of the profit of that year. Third point, remuneration to partner, salary to partner. These are normal expenses, should be deducted out of profits. If we have not deducted normal expenses, then we have to deduct now. Normal expenses of business, if not deducted earlier, then we have to deduct now, like remuneration to partner, insurance of business property, repairs, etc. Normal expenses of business, if not deducted earlier, then we have to deduct from profits. Next point, overvaluation of closing stock or undervaluation of opening stock. Clear? Reverse. Overvaluation of closing stock and undervaluation of opening stock is always deducted from profits. You have to remember this. And its reverse, undervaluation of closing stock or overvaluation of opening stock is added to the profits. These are very useful things and you have to remember it. First point was abnormal losses will be added back, abnormal income should be deducted, normal expenses of the business like salary, commission paid, discount given, and insurance of business property, repair, etc. will be deducted from profits. Overvaluation of closing stock, undervaluation of opening stock is deducted. Undervaluation of closing stock or overvaluation of opening stock is added to the profits. After making above adjustment, the average profit is known as actual average profit, which will you use in calculating goodwill. Clear? See first example, it's very simple. Calculate goodwill by 3 years purchase of average profit. Means we have to calculate goodwill by average profit method and number of years purchase is 3. Profits are given 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 years profits are given. No extra information, abnormal loss, abnormal income, nothing. So average profit, total profit of all 5 years upon number of year. So total of all this profit is 4,10,000 divided by 5 is equal to 82,000. So average profit is 82,000. Now goodwill is equal to average profit into number of years purchased. Clear? Formula of calculating goodwill is average profit into number of years purchased. 82,000 are average profit into number of year purchased 3. It is already given in question. So average profit into number of year purchase is equal to 2,46,000. It is our goodwill. Clear? This is very simple question. Profits are given. You have to calculate total profit upon number of year is average profit, then multiply by number of year purchase, that is 3, is your goodwill. Now see next example very carefully. Year ending 2016, profit 4 lakh, 17 5 lakh, 18 4 lakh 50. It include abnormal gain, means abnormal income 50,000. It includes abnormal loss 1 lakh, excluding 50,000 for insurance. Calculate goodwill on 2 years purchase of average profit. So first of all, we have to calculate average profit. See, in 2016, profit is 4 lakh including abnormal gain. According to rule, abnormal gain is deducted out of profit. So 2016, 4 lakh minus 50,000, 3 lakh 50,000. Clear? Including abnormal gain 50,000. Abnormal gain is deducted from profits. 4 lakh minus 50,000, 3 lakh 50,000. Next, 5 lakh after abnormal loss. Abnormal loss is added back to profits. So in 2017, 5 lakh plus 1 lakh. Profits are 6 lakh. Clear? Abnormal loss is added back to profits. 5 lakh plus 1 lakh, 6 lakh. In 2018, 4 lakh 50,000 excluding 50,000 for insurance. Insurance means normal expense of business and it is excluding, means not deducted. So according to rule 3, normal expenses of business should be deducted from profits. So in 2018, 4,50,000 less normal expense 4 lakh. Profit is 4 lakh. Clear? Now you have to calculate average profit. Average profit means 3,50,000 plus 6 lakh plus 4 lakh. Total 13,50,000 upon average profit is total of profit upon number of year. How many years are there? 3. 13,50,000 upon 3. So average profit is 4,50,000. Clear? Now goodwill. Goodwill is average profit into number of years purchased. Average profit 4,50,000 into number of year purchased 2. It is already given in question. So goodwill amount is rupees 9 lakh. Clear? In this example, abnormal gain will be subtracted, abnormal loss will be added, and normal expense of business which is not included will be now deducted. Then we will calculate average profit, and then goodwill is equal to average profit into number of year purchased 9 lakh. Clear? So see this video carefully and practice these questions.